Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here, and this was a video that I actually really wasn't planning on making this weekend, but we have had some major Sims 4 leaks. So we all know there's a game pack on the way. We got announced with 2 kits, one of them is already out, one of them we're still waiting for, and a game pack for this quarter up until probably the end of March. And today I actually received a cheeky little invite. If you follow me on Twitter, you will probably have already seen this, but I'm gonna read it out to you all of the same. So this is what it looks like. It's like a little plum bob in pink and yellow flowers, and it says, "Together with their families, Dominique Ume and Camille Soto invite you to join them." This was actually incorrectly printed. It said Wednesday, but it's actually Tuesday. So Tuesday, February the 8th, 2022, 8 a.m. PST and 4 p.m. UTC, which UK time GMT is 4 p.m. if you are in England like me, to celebrate their big day on the Sims YouTube channel. Excitement and dancing to follow. Why did I say dancing? I never say dancing. Blech! I am a northerner, what the heck? So, to me, that sounds like whenever they mention the Sims YouTube channel on stuff like this, obviously I received a postcard very like this for Cottage Living, and that was hinting towards a trailer. So fingers crossed this is in fact a trailer for the new game pack, which we did already suspect was a wedding pack. There was a wedding cake icon on the something to celebrate poster. And boy oh boy, does this leak just, it speaks a lot. I'm sorry, Sims. It was their birthday weekend. So if you watched my video from yesterday, I actually mentioned that there was an apparent name leak for the game pack, which was my wedding stories. I very briefly glossed over it. So big thank you to my good friend Jovan over on the Sims community. I will link all of these articles down below if you want to go check them out in more detail. But Jovan is just so simple to follow and has all the news when you need it. This is what we're thinking is the cover. Obviously, this is all speculation. It just so happens that I also received something that is very much like a wedding invite, and so I will say take this all with a pinch of salt, but the title matches up with the leak title that we got, My Wedding Stories. This actually reminds me of The Sims Life Stories, which I actually have sat on my shelf over there, but I've never actually played, so I don't know if this name has anything to do with The Sims Life Stories, but this is the cover, suspected cover. I am kind of in love with everything that we're seeing. The first thing is the backdrop, let's be real. A lot of people were like, is this Sulani? But if you know the Sims team, you know that it's pretty much false advertising to put another world on a cover if it's not included in that pack. So for example, they couldn't use Sulani on this because you'd be like, oh, well, Sulani's actually not in this game pack. That's in Island Living. And if you're not getting that world, then why are you advertising it? We will actually be getting into it because there's apparently a new world coming with it, and this isn't Sulani, and it's not false advertising. Absolutely love this hair so much. This is gorgeous. Absolutely in love with the suit. You lot have heard me say so many times, the only reason I would probably ever buy luxury party stuff these days is because there is a feminine tagged suit that is just mwah. I use it on my feminine Sims so much, so I'm always down for an excellent suit. And ooh, this has a little bodice underneath it. I am so feeling it. It's giving me Mamma Mia-esque vibes. I really like it. We have this outfit, which honestly doesn't feel too different. We have quite a few of these, to be honest. I absolutely am in love with this dress that I'm seeing over here. This little girl is actually blowing bubbles, which I think we got bubbles in City Living. Again, I don't think they would show off something in another expansion. I think this is like kind of a celebration thing. This Sim's actually crying, which I do think Sims do currently do, to be honest. I really like this outfit. It's just like a standard waistcoat, but I think it looks super cute. I think this is a new hairstyle as well. I think this might be a new hairstyle as well. We obviously have a little veil on here too. And then we have some like decorational vases and definitely some chairs that you assume are more like wedding vibes. And then we have the little icon, which was actually part of the Sim thing to celebrate, which by the time we had saw this, we were kind of all like, okay, this is very much like telling us that it's gonna be a wedding inspired game pack. But then the Sims community actually started reporting on a bunch of more leaks. So the actual like pack information got leaked, and then also screenshots that show like more of this pack. So the sources are Luna Brittany and also Gimme Scars over on Twitter. The game pack is rumored to be released on February the 17th, 2022. In the world of Tartosa, anything becomes romantic. So it does look like we might be getting a new world with this pack. Obviously, again, this is all speculation. Nothing has been confirmed. The key features: get ready to party. Asking the question is just the beginning of your Sims wedding experience. After saying yes, the excitement and anxiety takes over. There's so much to plan. Choose Sims of Honor, which we've never been able to do before in a Sims game, to make the wedding experience the most fun possible. Then hold the engagement dinner, which is a really cute little thing. I feel it's very small, but it is a detail that I like. You can have a rehearsal dinner and make the most of the last night without a spouse. So that is kind of hinting towards bachelor, bachelorette, hen and stag do's, maybe. Fingers crossed. I really want dancing on counters and tables back. I also want the dancers in the cakes. I feel like that's probably not going to happen because it feels like The Sims 4 doesn't really have that sort of vibe to it, but I would love to see it. Bring your plans to life, focus on the details of your nuptials, select the wedding costume of The Sims, and everything necessary for the big day. The menu, the decoration, the programming, everything. Visit locations created by community staff as your Sims sample cakes, choose the flowers, and adjust the traditions that will make the wedding day more special. By community staff. I think this has actually been translated from another language, so I don't know if that's just like a translation error, maybe. And a firm commitment. Before the big event, celebrate with the family at a rehearsal dinner. When it's finally time, let the love flow and realize all your wills. Exchange vows, alliances, and kisses at the altar before the real celebration begins. Start the ceremony serving tea. Finally, we have tea, like actually, or go straight to the reception. People at weddings and those who have been invited can dance with us while spouses cut the cake, make speeches, and receive congratulations. I really love this flowery jacket. The suits are really nice, I will say that. I will say some of the dresses are very plain. I know a lot of people have been wanting to see different wedding dresses for a very long time now. We have new stained glass windows, so we kind of have this one. I don't know if this one is new. It's kind of a super tall one. This stained glass one as well. This kind of gives me the vibe. I've always really wanted this for weddings, but I wanted like a wedding specific venue, not necessarily a church. I know The Sims never really touches on religion all that much unless it comes to like representation. And so I wouldn't want it just to be limited to like churches, but I feel like one of the big issues with weddings in the game is no matter what lot you choose, there's always random Sims that invite themselves that definitely weren't invited to your wedding, or like you just happen to choose one and then it's like, oh, you can't actually throw weddings here. It's weird. I've never really understood it, to be completely honest. It does look like they are walking down the aisle. Everyone, well, these two Sims are still stood up, which kind of annoys me. I'm kind of hoping that they chose for these Sims to stand up. This person looks absolutely fuming. I would love it if you could object to weddings. I think that would definitely bring the drama. Imagine if like one of the Sims that you invited was just like, no, I don't think you should marry them. I'm still in love with you. I would die. Then we have this one, which actually has, I did mention luxury party stuff before, and there is actually a buffet table included. And whilst obviously this is like taking an item that was in a stuff pack, it's not going to be for everyone. It's not going to be like the hot tub scenario where everyone gets it for free eventually. You still will have to pay for this. It also looks like there's a drinks fountain in the back as well. This is definitely a drinks fountain. So both of these things were included in luxury party stuff, which is slightly annoying, I know, if you bought luxury party stuff. It does look like there's new food on it, and also this has like champagne in the middle, so they're different. There's a spin on it, but let me know how you feel about that. To be honest, I bought luxury party stuff and I feel like there's been enough time for them to reintroduce these things. But obviously I didn't buy it like just yesterday, and someone might have, and they might have specifically bought it for the fountain and the food table. So oh, I absolutely love this dress. This is super, super cute. We have a new bar. We have like a little mural over here. These two, it looks like he might be doing a toast, which technically we do already have toasts in the game. I know that like when it's New Year's, your Sims can toast to one another. This doesn't particularly like feel like a head table or anything. So we don't know how like traditional, like obviously a lot of different cultures have a lot of different traditions when it comes to like wedding celebrations. So I don't know how the team are gonna like reflect and actually like represent every single culture in this game pack. That will definitely be interesting to see. Obviously, we can see some cultural representation here, which is really, really nice. There is actually rice being thrown, which is super, super cool. Obviously, we haven't had that. We have this board again, which just feels like a welcome thing. I don't know. I'm struggling to see, like, obviously, I know that, like, getting to walk down the aisle and, like, throwing rice and like dancing, maybe if that is included, like a slow dance. I'm seeing how the planning is like technically new gameplay, but it is really giving me like Dream Home Decorator vibes. And we all know how I felt about Dream Home Decorator. I was like, okay, this is cool and all, but does it technically add anything new to the game when it is basically just build mode with like a career attached? And don't get me wrong, I feel like this is more gameplay than Dream Home Decorator offers. I'm really loving the Create a Sim stuff. Like the outfits are absolutely gorgeous. I'm absolutely loving seeing them. This representation is making me so, so happy. And then obviously this looks like it's the like shopping for flowers, shopping for like your perfect bouquet. It's just kind of a stall. We have a lot of stalls in the game. And then we also have cake tasting, which is really, really cute. But this isn't like my dream pack. This definitely isn't a pack that I've personally ever asked for. So having said all of that, there definitely seems to be things about this pack that I probably will get a lot of use out of. Let's be real, like a lot of my Sims do get married. So I will end up getting a lot of use out of this. At the end of the day, if you throw a wedding, this is going to be way better than like any base game wedding I feel like you could throw, because it's new, there's new stuff, it like gives a structure to weddings, there's obviously more cultural representation for your Sims. So whilst I wouldn't have chosen it as a theme for a game pack for me personally, I know I'm gonna get use out of it. But let me know what you think. I feel like this could be split. I feel like some people could say, oh, well, we already had weddings like in the base game. We've had them for like the last 7 to 8 years. Did we really need like a dedicated pack? I feel like a lot of other people, on the other hand, are going to be very, very excited for this, because I do know that weddings have fallen flat for a lot of people for a very long time. Let's be real. Also, can I just say I am loving the WLW rep on another cover of The Sims 4. The WLWs just keep on winning. I would honestly really love to hear your thoughts on this one. I'm gonna reiterate, this is all speculation. Nothing has been confirmed. We obviously haven't seen a trailer yet, so we don't technically know what that gameplay is gonna be. I am looking forward to finding out more about it. If the trailer does happen to drop on Tuesday the 8th, I will, of course, be doing a trailer reaction, we'll be going over it, and I'll probably talk about my thoughts and feelings more after I've seen the trailer, to be honest, because I feel like that's going to show off the gameplay. Let me know how you're feeling about this whole speculation, and I will speak to you all very, very soon. Bye.